Hi guys, how are we today? My name is JazminAlexandra. I am the sole owner of JazminAlexandra.com. I am here today just to teach you a little bit about how to patch test correctly, why it's important, and what can actually happen if you don't patch test. This is actually a professional advice column that I wrote on my website, so if you would prefer to read it, the link for my website will be in the description box below. I am also wearing the Welcome to Rehab lashes. If you like these, then the link for them will be in the description box below as well. I never actually realised how important it was to patch test myself until I started researching it for college. I also never realised how bad allergic reactions can get. I have actually learned and trained myself to patch test everything new that I buy just to make sure that I don't get a reaction. I have had quite a few severe ones where they have really permanently damaged my skin. So it is really important for you guys to learn and understand why it's so important. I personally patch test everything new that I buy just to make sure I don't get a reaction. I never really used to take care of myself, let alone my skin. So when I did start going into the makeup course and the hairdressing course and realising how important it was to patch test the clients, make sure that everybody was okay, make sure that the products were okay to use on the client, it really set in stone how important it is to do it. Obviously not everybody is on a makeup course and not everybody understands and learns about this kind of stuff, but that's why I'm here to teach you about it, because it is quite important and it's probably one of the first things that all of us do as makeup artists. It's really important that when you're patch testing that you are performing it on a thin sensitive piece of skin like your face. So if it is a makeup product that you're trying to patch test, or it is a hair dye, you need to be concentrating on somewhere that's got thin sensitive skin just like your face or your scalp. So that would either be behind your ear or it would be the inner forearm. So I am going to be doing a little demonstration for you guys. This is what I will be demonstrating with. This is the Ordinary Peeling Solution. It's a chemical exfoliant, and let me just tell you, I have such sensitive skin that when this came in the post, I was terrified to use it. I knew that I needed it for my skin and I knew that it would probably benefit my skin a lot. However, I was really worried that it wouldn't work out for me. I was very, very worried that it would give me a reaction. So obviously I jumped straight on to patch testing it. As soon as it came out of the box, I patch tested it, made sure it was perfectly fine. So I knew when it was on my skin and I was using it as a face mask that the little tingling, numbing sensation was actually it just working. So if you're going to use this, I would definitely say that you need to patch test this. So like I said before, you need to be concentrating on somewhere like the back of your ear or your inner elbow. When I say behind your ear, I don't mean on your ear, I mean behind. The skin behind is very sensitive. You will get the same type of reaction if you put it there too, if you were putting it on your face. I would suggest that you would put it behind your ear just out of easiness. Nobody will be able to see it. You'll be able to hide it with your hair or hide it with a hoodie, anything like that. I am just using my inner elbow as an example for you guys so that you guys can see better. So whatever product it is, make sure that you're only using a small amount of it. Make sure that it is on thin, clean skin. So I have actually previously cleaned my skin just to make sure that it is going on clear skin. You're going to dollop a little bit of it on. So you're going to leave this on for 24 hours. You do need to keep it on for at least 12 hours just in case you do have a delayed reaction. I have definitely had a few late reactions when I've took it off too early. So I would definitely say that 12 hours is probably the mark of when you are okay to maybe take it off, or maybe just wipe a thin layer of it off so it's not as prominent and seeable on your skin. It's really important that you keep this area dry, clean, and not being able to get hit with anything. So for instance, this is the prime example. If I pull my hoodie down, it's going to take the product straight off my skin. This hasn't had time to dry yet. It also hasn't had time just to even penetrate the skin properly. You need to be looking for any burning, redness, irritation, blistering, sores, anything like that. I always experience really, really burning, itchy, hot rashes. It's very, very hot to the touch when I have a reaction. It's very, very painful. So I always know when I'm having a reaction. It's very, very easy to tell. Sometimes it's not as easy as other times. Sometimes you do have a late reaction, which is why it's so important to keep it on for longer than you would want to keep it on. I know that sometimes I keep things on for 4 hours and I think, oh god, I just want to take it off now, it's annoying us. But you never know whether you're going to have a delayed reaction. My speech today. You never know whether you're going to have a delayed reaction, so it really is important just to keep it on just in case. Obviously this hasn't been on for 24 hours, but when you do want to take it off, obviously just wipe it off. I've just got a little cotton bud and I'm just going to wipe it off like that. You really want to be looking at your skin and going, right, is there any redness? Have I experienced any burning, any itching? Is there any blisters? Is there a rash? Is there some sort of spot? Anything like that. Anything that would look like your skin has reacted badly, then don't use the product again. Trust me when I say it's so much better to just put that product either in a little gift basket, give it to somebody else for Christmas, or just to put it in the bin. Because if you are allergic to that and you do end up getting a reaction on your face, you are going to have to put up with that reaction for either a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Like I've said a million times before, if you do have any sort of reaction to this, if you do see any of the things that I've suggested before, then take the product off immediately. Do not use the product again. It's just so much easier to just know, right, okay, yeah, I'm allergic to it, don't use it again, than having to put up with a couple of weeks, a couple of months worth of a reaction that you definitely did not need. Make sure that you don't use that product again, because you will have some sort of nasty reaction, especially on your face. If that product has reacted badly on your inner elbow or on the back of your ear, then it's definitely going to react worse when it's on your face. I have had quite a few severe ones where I did a Halloween makeup and I put it all over my cheeks, all over my mouth, and when I took it off, I didn't realise I'd had a reaction. I felt quite itchy and quite burny, but I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought, oh, maybe it's just the liquid latex, and it turned out I did have a reaction. It was very bad, like very bad. I didn't realise how bad it was until I managed to get all of my makeup off. It was really, really painful. I couldn't sleep on that. Well, I couldn't sleep at all on my face for the next maybe month. I just had to sit there and scream about how much my face was hot and burning and itchy, but I couldn't itch it because it was too sensitive to the touch. So it really is worthwhile of just spending 5 minutes out of your day just to do that. Just make sure that you are patch testing everything new, just to make sure that it is safe to be putting on your face. I used to dye my hair every probably 6 months because red obviously just stays in your hair. So my hair is actually red. You can't see that on the camera, but it is. I went out and bought a hair dye one day and I'd ended up patch testing it because I got really, really paranoid, and it was just like my gut knew, and it was like, you need to patch test it, you need to patch test it, you're allergic to it. And luckily I patch tested it, and lo and behold, I was severely allergic to it. So I am really glad that I did that, because obviously my whole scalp would have been affected by that. But that is just a prime example of why you should be patch testing, why it's really important. I know that sometimes people just get a little rash, but if you are one of those people that do end up having a very, very, very severe reaction to it, like I do, then it saves you a lot of trips to A&E. Like I said before, this is just a professional advice column that is on my website. I just wanted to give you guys the option to either come and watch it or come and read it. I also wanted to be able to do a demonstration so that you guys knew exactly where to put it. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it. That is quite a short, snappy column. I really don't have a lot to say about it apart from that it really, really is important. I don't want to bore you with a lot of stories and just little bits and bobs that I've learned along the way. So thank you so much for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it. There will be another video. I'm trying to get my hair out with the microphone, so there we go. There will be another video going up probably at the end of the week. You angels are the reason why I am here today. So if you do like this content, please subscribe and maybe even turn the bell notifications on. I will be uploading from now every Wednesday and every Sunday. I was thinking maybe on a Wednesday the professional advice columns, and maybe on a Sunday it would just be like a little get ready with me or anything like that. But apart from that, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.